Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Wolcen, the better version. And on we go where we left off the last episode. As you can see, we have a spear thrower up there again, which we have to get rid of, a raised martyr, and we will hopefully quickly digging up before anything weird happens here. Alright, all this loot. I love loot. So, those guys down. A nice critical hit there. And I know, guys, I know we have a level up. We go into that any second. Let me just take a quick look here. 5 to 8. 1 to 7. Alright, nothing there. So we go into here. And I will, of course, get some points into agility and ferocity. Confirming that. In we are, and we go after the backline radar. Plus 20% attack and casting speed score. We move on horseback, but we ride on foot. They should never hear us coming, for if they do, we face certain death. By the time they realize they are getting flanked, we should already be back to our mounts and going. I don't want anyone playing hero on this squad. Intelligence gathering is the key to successful warfare. Such a pretty sentence is a stable tough in Republican military academies, yet those few words have really very real implications on the field. There is an ever-growing speed for discreet and fast soldiers able to track opposing sabotage. They are the backbone that allows inquisitors to make sound strategic decisions. One of them made herself a name among Republican troops. The Flying Dragoon escaped from a squad of light cavalry dedicated to harassing the enemy supply chain. Her reputation states that she's so effective that her sabotages are enough to shatter the opposing troops' morale. Alright, there I go in. Really like that. Confirm. And that means we should have a higher score there. That is nice. So we overall attack 10% faster than before, and you can already see it in the animations. I remember here, back in the Warcraft 3 days, oh my god, that is so long ago. I remember playing it after school all the time. Anyhow, there were the big ass custom maps, which you may remember when you know that. And what was it quite cool that the whole tower defense genre, I think, was not born. I wouldn't say born with Warcraft 3 custom maps, but it got a huge hype there. And I played a mod there, Aeon of Strife, I think it was called, where you had technically where you had 3 bases or 3 opponents, which spawned spawns, so to say, and all of them attacked the opposite forces. And somehow it is like League of Legends, so that probably says anything to you. And you could choose a character, and I remember the agility heroes were absolutely insane, because you didn't only get attack speed, but you got, I think, damage reduction as well. And even if you got a strength hero, I remember the dwarf. I don't have the Mountain King, I think he was called. He was insane with all pumped up in agility. Oh my god, that were times. So on we go. We still have to destroy the desecrators. Maybe we are even going to make that in this episode. That would be really, really cool. What I think is quite good, the implementation here, is the dodging behavior. I remember with the, how was it called? The Demon Hunter in Diablo 3 came, I think, with the add-on. Came it with the add-on? Anyhow, there you had the dodge ability too, because you were more like a you're more like a glass cannon, so you really need to be careful by whom you get hit, and you needed to, in the right moment, to, you know, jump away from enemy attacks. That was quite cool because you really needed to be on time. So I think, yes, we have to use the town portal, and that we will do right now. And we have a yellow item, so a little bit of a more expensive and good item. Okay, goes there and looks great, I hope. Okay, that's one thing I particularly do not 100% like in this game. You can't turn around the camera. I have seen a video today or yesterday, I can't even remember, where they explained why they took it out. And there was housing planned, an absolutely great thing in not used in many games, but I think quite cool. But they had to remove that because with the removal of the turning of the camera, they couldn't use it anymore. A little bit bad in one way if you like housing in games. I mean, it brings a lot of customization to the game, which is oftentimes very, well, I think quite good. Alright, I don't even remember. I know I've played I've played World of Warcraft, not as deep as I wanted because I didn't have time all those years ago, but in the end, I don't even, did they include real housing? I think there was, and that is 7 years ago, they were thinking about including housing, but I can't remember whether they included it or not. And that is, I bet, a two-handed axe, isn't it? I should try that out after we have killed off all those little enemies here, or bigger enemies as well. Come on, take them down. Alright, those, oh my god, and there is a bigger enemy or a blue enemy, and I assume, oh yes, that is a raised martyr, and down he shall go. So there we dodged. That's the great thing with going after agility, I think, that you have, you know, a certain dodge rate, which is good in most of the occasions, I think. So that one's down, and we have to report back to our crest giver, and I will go with this one because of the plus toughness. We have here summon a fireball and launch it into a straight line in front of you. Spell only usable with stays of catalysts or catalysts. Anoraks resurface even now and then. Most luckily finders, not knowing better, will resell them to the Siphonet into energy crystals that will fuel weapons or industries. Scholars have theorized that they may contain a small fragment of a divine entity's power stored in an ancient but definitely man-made device. While mages may spend their life studying a few anoraks to replicate the signature essence and cast spells, a selected few people are however drawn to these, able to absorb the energy within and make it theirs in an instant. Alright, so I assume we can't use that. That's too bad. Let's see, two-handed or one-handed? So that one's a two-handed weapon, and I don't want to use that. So we use the town bottle and give in our crest and see what we get for a reward from this little bugger there. So what do we get? I will not go through all of this, but summon a colossal hammer and bring it down to your foes, doing area damage. Attack only usable with melee weapons. And summon a colossal hammer and bring it down on your foes, level 4, wage cost 250. Is it the same? That is my question. Rage cost, cooldown, average damage. It's not here. That we can't use. Okay, so we haven't this one. I will take this one and I will put it into our chest. Kill foes and loot enemies containing skills. They are called anoraks. In the inventory, use the anoraks to learn its skill. Sell them to Demetra and gain Promedal Infinity to level up your skills. Alright. I'll go with this one for the Ranger character, or is it a rogue character? I can't know. Skills in your action bar will gain experience when you do. Skills in your action bar will gain experience when you do. Okay, it's a better version, guys. Every 5 skill levels you unlock a new talent option for it. Adapt your skills to fit your playstyle and try new combos. Alright, thank you very much. And we go with the rage portion for now. We are level 5. Let's get into here. And journey through hostile lands, okay, that we already know. The beginning here we already know too. Mandate. Wildlings known as Flayers took advantage of the Sirius invasion to raid Stormfall's land. Take the fight to them for a reward. Eugene, look, we have some kind of situation on top of this official mandate. One of your own has betrayed the Purple Phoenix and joined the Flayers, thinking that would put him out of our reach. So take the opportunity to learn all you can on these barbarians. We will see more of them for sure. By the will of Lord Consul, okay, that we already know as well. We have for this episode just a tinsy little few more seconds available, and put our stuff into here. Oh my god, we already... Alright. Ignore them I already put in there before. But guys, that already leads us sadly enough to the end of this episode, and you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, of course, if you have anything to say, whether it's positive or negative, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And leave me a message if you have anything to say. For now, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.